Hi guys, I'm Jodie Baker. I'm the owner and founder of Homepeel. I'm 49 years old. I've been running Homepeel for 16 years and I'm super passionate about skincare, and today I'm here to tell you about my nighttime routine, which is using Homepeel's Unicorn Pack. I've actually done a video like this before, and that video gained a lot of questions about my use of Botox and my use of filler and whether or not I was wearing makeup in the video or not. So I'm redoing it to address all of that, and that's going to be great. So I'll actually do that now just so we can get that out of the way. So I do get Botox. Botox is very different to skincare. I don't wear makeup like foundation during the day because I'm pretty confident with my skin, but and that's not because of the Botox I get, it's because of the skincare that I use and my skin in general. I don't have Botox at the moment, as you can see. Shading is right, because I only ever get it on my forehead. I thought that I would wait until it had relaxed to redo the video so we could see, but that's the Botox question out of the way. I don't have filler either. I did have a little bit of filler on my lips many years ago, and I have had filler in the past because, you know, filler can be awesome, but for me it didn't work out because I've got such small eyes, such small features, that any kind of filler that came anywhere near me in my cheeks or whatever just made me look like a chipmunk, and it was awful. So to be honest, I would love to be able to get filler, but I can't, so that's that. Yes, and I will wash my face today to show that I'm not wearing makeup, because in my last video I told everyone I wasn't wearing any makeup but didn't actually do the cleansing, so this time I will do that. Before I move on, I'm just going to quickly tell you about Homepeel. Homepeel's been around for 16 years, like I said before. We specialised in home salon treatments that you can do yourself for a fraction of the cost, and we specialised in that for most of our 16 years, namely the Green Herb Skin Peel, which is a global cult product that we have sold all over the world. It's a green herb skin peel that basically removes the stratum corneum, which is the upper dead layer of skin cells that sits on your face like a mask, and it removes that over a 5-day period, and it reveals fresh skin underneath. You can have a look at our website, and I've got a little tutorial that talks about how to use it and more details about that if you want to hear about that. And then when I got into my mid-40s, my skin started acting very strange in a way that it never had behaved before. It started just being really lumpy, so I wouldn't call it like pimples, but it was just lumpy, like little tiny lumps, like just congested, and I couldn't figure out what that was. So basically, after deep diving, I discovered that my skin no longer was going to tolerate any chemicals. So, and all the skincare that I had used my whole entire life, which was amazing because it had all those awesome active ingredients that transform skin, although that was great, they also had a lot of filler, toxic chemical ingredients, which is really quite shocking when you research it like I have. So basically, I had to start using natural skincare. The problem was with that is, although there's some incredible natural skincare out there, none of them had those active ingredients at the high percentage that I needed them to have in order to have that beautiful glow that I was used to, and to keep my skin in shape that it had always been in. That's why we entered the whole skincare marketplace with our Cosmeceutical grade natural skincare. So today I'm going to start off by cleansing my face with using Homepeel's enzyme cleanser. This is a really important product actually. If you're using any active ingredients in your skincare, whether it be Homepeel's or somebody else's, it's very important that you're exfoliating the right way and often enough, because active ingredients work to remove dead skin cells and accelerate the skin's natural 28-day exfoliation cycle, and it often needs help. So if you're kind of working at the dead skin cells that sit on top of the face and it's not getting help to have them removed, it can actually create some congestion. Those little dead skin cells can get into the pores and get clogged and create little blackheads or even little pimples. So you need to make sure that you're exfoliating and cleansing correctly. But there is such a thing as over exfoliating and over cleansing. So Homepeel has an enzyme cleanser instead. It has very powerful enzymatic compounds that chomp away and eat dead skin cells, rather than trying to strip them away, strip. Because if you strip too much, you're going to upset your skin's natural balance, the barrier. If you break your skin's barrier, you're going to have other problems. So that is another trap to sort of fall into. So that's why we have an enzymatic gel cleanser. It's actually based on very ancient technology. Back in the old days, they would get pineapple and papaya. This is sort of what these compounds are derived from that were used in this product. So we'll take bromelain and papain. And so yeah, in the old days, they'd put a little pineapple or papaya on wounds because that would actually eat the dead skin cells that needed to be like the dead ones that were sort of could get infected in a wound, and it would leave the live skin cells alone. So it's amazing. So this is a really great product. So so I'm going to just use it now. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to explain to you what comes with it, which is the exfoliating crystals. So the exfoliating crystals is the powder, the crystals that you add to the enzyme cleanser a couple of times a week that turns it into a really powerful exfoliator. In here you have vitamin C in it, it has aloe vera, it has a little bit of salicylic acid in it. It's just wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse now. I'm not going to say much in that time, just going to do the cleansing so you see that my skin's nice and cleansed. My skin's actually red a little bit already because I've already done this process and it wasn't recording. So I'm doing this for the second time. So here we go. Smells really lovely. Homepeel doesn't use any synthetic fragrances, of course, in any of its products because synthetic fragrances are quite toxic. That's just a little tip that I want to share with you. It's very toxic. So if you've got like candles or air fresheners or things like that that you put in your car that's an artificial fragrance, I'd suggest you stop using them because they're very bad for you. You can watch Stink on Netflix and it tells you all about that. So if there's any fragrance in any of our products, it's because it's there for a health benefit for your skin. Okay, there you go. So my skin's a little bit red because, as I said, I've just done that 2 times in a row, but it's all ready to go. So the unicorn pack. Why do I call it the unicorn pack? Well, I call it the unicorn pack because after the first night of using it, you're going to notice a difference in your skin. And that is very unusual in skincare land, as you probably know. And we had these products and I was using them all individually. And then one night I decided to just put them all on one at a time. And in the morning, like it blew even my mind how different my skin felt straight away. So I put it together and called it the unicorn pack because to see skincare that works after just one night is like finding a unicorn, as you know. Now, the first layer I put on is the retinol. It's a little bit wet, let me dry that. Okay, is our retinol. Okay, I'm just gonna pop that out, a little bit of serum here. Put the retinol on my skin. Da, 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 da. Okay, beautiful. And I bring it down my neck and it feels amazing on, like it's beautiful. And it sort of sinks right into the skin because it also has a little bit of hyaluronic in it as well. So the blend of this retinol is incredible. Retinol can be quite drying, as many of you know, whereas this one is not, especially when you add it with the lactic acid, which is what our 48-hour miracle cream is. It's a lactic acid based cream. I've never been able to get lactic acid or retinol to work well for my skin unless I've combined them. So it comes as no surprise to me that this unicorn pack came to be because, I mean, that's the reason why I put them together, because I love them, retinol and lactic acid together. Next, I'm going to put a layer of the hyaluronic. Now, Homepeel's hyaluronic acid is 100% pure. It just has a little bit of natural preservative in it, not much. And hyaluronic's interesting because a hyaluronic molecule can hold 1,000 times its own weight in water. And that's why when it goes into your skin, it plumps. So it's going to plump out any tiny fine dehydration lines that you may have around your eyes or anywhere really. And it's going to happen straight away. Oh, one of my little eyelashes is going crazy. Okay. That's that. You must remember that hyaluronic comes in a powder form, so it needs to have pure water added to it to turn it from into a powder into a liquid. So there you go. So last, but certainly not least, is our 48-hour miracle cream, which is a lactic acid based cream. Go. This is another really interesting product because when you put it on, it's not going on like a general moisturizer would. It's going on kind of white. See how it's a bit white? That's because it was sort of like a bit of a treatment cream. But if you just sort of work it in, it's going to sink into the skin. So when the lactic acid starts to eat into the skin and it's getting deeper into the skin like a general moisturizer that might just sit on top, it sinks in pretty quickly, as you can see. And really, it takes a good maybe 3 or 4 minutes for you to really kind of feel its deep moisturizing effect because it just needs that time for the lactic acid to sink in. But I'm just going to talk a little bit further about the 48-hour miracle cream. So in fact, this would apply to a lot of our products because they are, although they don't have like the nasty toxic chemicals in them, they're very active because they have these powerful active ingredients. So they may not be suitable for everybody to be able to use twice a day because they are active. So if your skin does anything but go nice and beautiful and glowy, if it does anything but that, then that basically means that you need to maybe pull back and not use it every single day. So you might start using it every second day. And in fact, we have skincare coaches here at Homepeel that are here to help customize and personalize a skincare regime that suits your individual skin needs. So you can have a look on our website under skincare coach, fill in the form, and then we will walk you through the best way that we would describe to use our products to suit your needs. And like, again, like if you're using it and it was going a bit red, you would contact us and we would workshop that for you. For example, like I use this twice a day. I use these 2 products here as my morning routine as well. Not every day because I obviously want to use other products as well. But if you wanted to sort of just get the unicorn pack to start off with to trial out Homepeel and you didn't have a morning routine, these are the products that you would try. But if you couldn't use it every day and you did want just a general moisturizer, then of course the peptide cream is the way to go. It's a beautiful cream. It has very powerful peptides in it. These peptides have been known to grow eyebrows back. And I would use that in conjunction with our vitamin C, because vitamin C, of course, is extremely important as well. But that's something you can think about further down the track. Okay. All right. So as I said, feel free to fill in Homepeel's skincare coach form. We're all about making sure that everybody gets a customized, personalized experience. We want, from the minute you start using Homepeel, we want you to be getting a positive outcome. We absolutely do not want anyone to have anything negative happen, that because we're so well aware that people have been having really like soul-destroying experiences with skincare over the years because they invest lots of money, and not just money, but like hopes and dreams kind of get dashed because you'll spend all this money on something and it hasn't really done anything for you. And it's heartbreaking because skin, it's very important. I get, hundreds of emails every week from people describing their journeys, and, I take each one of them really very seriously, and so do our other skincare coaches. So that's it from me today. This is the Unicorn Pack from Homepeel. If you have any questions, please email us, and hopefully we will hear from you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.